Good morning, guys. My name is Alicia and I am Tomu's wife.
Howdy.
Some like to say I'm his better half, and I'd like to agree.
What you do?
We are going to do a live, which I've never done before, and I hate public speaking. So this is going to be interesting.
Well, we try to do a live and we don't know how to do it, so we're going to have to record it and post it.
But it's live to us.
Exactly right.
So we just did the school drop-off with our 2 kids, and our youngest is at my parents' house, so we can get this done. But yeah, we thought we'd just jump on and I guess show our face and tell you guys a little bit about us, and how Sunshine Coast Golf Centre came about. Tell you that there's some real faces behind the business and some real struggles. And a family, I guess, that's just trying to make a living and do their best and create a big golf scene, I guess.
That's right. Golf, obviously, as you guys know, is an extremely difficult game. So we're trying to create a community here to make it easier for everybody to play this, what seems like a simple game, but is extremely difficult to execute. This is just a quick story on the journey that it's taken us through. I was coaching out at Pelican Waters for about 6 years before COVID hit. With that, we lost our contract to coach out of Pelican Waters there, and we had this idea of golf 24/7 access, no different to a gym. We've been working on this plan for a few years, so we had the option to either sell the family home or to go find a job Monday to Friday, 8 till 5. And guess what? We sold the house within 3 days or 4 days, I think it was, when we put it on the market.
This was in the middle of COVID, the first time COVID hit.
Yep, so
the
2020.
First lockdown.
Yeah, May 2020.
Yeah, we had some open homes where no one was allowed to be there. No one was allowed to touch anything. People had to wear gloves. It was gnarly.
Yeah, exactly right. Ultimately, we didn't want to sell the house and just borrow the equity that we had in the house to do it.
It took a lot of convincing.
Yeah, but unfortunately, when there's no income, banks won't lend us any money. I'm sure you small business owners can relate to that as well. So bit the bullet, and took it. And sold
a house.
And within 4 months, we found a premise in Warana. It was a curtain and blind shop to start off with, so then to try and create a vision of how the golf simulators were going to work. We didn't have the capital that we wanted to. It was a beautiful space. It's 260 square meters. So we had to start with 2 bays, get the ball rolling.
Yeah, we didn't have the money to fully fit it out properly.
Exactly right.
We had to do bits at a time.
So started with that, quickly grew to about 150 members. To the point where members were getting frustrated with, the lack of availability for them to come down and actually practice. So then, had another private conversation with one of our good friends to see if we can borrow some money off them to fit out the rest of the bays. Again, it wasn't part of the plan. Plans are great, but I guess you got to be able to maneuver that plan as well when we need to.
Yeah.
So we did. And again, we took another big risk. So
Borrowed money.
Now we don't have a house and we borrow friends' money.
Other than that, it's great.
Other than that, it's beautiful. We've now got nearing 200 members.
We're still renting.
We're still renting. We now have 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
At the time when we started this venture, we only had 1. Don't know what happened. Still trying to work out where the other 2 have come from.
Yeah, no more.
But no more.
Mm-mm.
And then here we are. We're nearing 2 years, which is a massive milestone for us. I believe most businesses do fail after the first 12 months. So for us to keep it going, the next 2 to 5 years is going to be a challenge to make sure it is doing what it's supposed to be doing. To be able to get ourselves out of that debt situation to then buy that dream home that everybody's trying to do at the moment.
I guess what we want to tell you guys is we're not a big company. We're a husband and wife who took a risk on an idea, and I guess also a risk on you guys, that you guys would back us and enjoy what we've created and Tom's vision on what it could be and what it is. I feel like not a lot of people take the risk, and a lot of people do, and it doesn't pay off for a lot of people, and we're just very fortunate that we've got a community that that believe in what we do, and not to mention we've got a great team behind us too, which is growing very fast.
Exactly right. I believe we now are the largest providers of golf coaches now. We've got 6 golf coaches available. They've all taken a risk and a punt on us to help them succeed and help all these other golfers. And same thing with you guys out there. As golfers are concerned, there's so much information out there, and sometimes it's hard to take another risk or another punt on the next tip or whatever it is. I guess the advice that we have is keep taking them. You just never know what's going to happen. And then if you can have the right people around you, it's not a risk, and that's been the biggest thing for us. We've got enough people around us to go, well, it sounds risky to other people, but
We've
when
got
you have
great
the right
mentors.
team, exactly, when you got the right team around you, it's not a risk. Same thing with us. Ultimately, we're here to help golfers or people become golfers. There is no risk if you've got the right people around you. We've got half a dozen qualified coaches that have taken all the risk for you, and then from that knowledge, happy to pass that on.
Yeah.
So
We've got great support, great mentors,
exactly
great
right.
community, great members.
That's it, and we want to keep growing. And then if you haven't come down and seen us, please come down and say good day. And then for those that have joined up, welcome to the club, and look forward to being part of your golfing journey, and let's take the risk together.
Yeah. Any questions? Hit us up.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. See ya.